for it. What's going on? That is the oddest. That was a six-way crossing with no hint at how to cross. Gambler. It was Amber Governor. Don't be an Amber Gambler. That was a traffic safety thing. Don't be an Amber Gambler. Be a green runner bean or a red communist sympathizer. Hello. Sorry. I'm English. I'm sorry. I'm playing at the Henry Fonda. I'm playing at the Henry Fonda Theatre. My name's Eddie Izzard. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been touring around the world since October. Quite tired.
I'm just going to give you a warning, Mr. Izzard, but what you need to do is make sure that you carry some kind of identification. This doesn't actually pass. You need to have some kind of picture, because obviously this could be anybody's.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And I understand.
So just make sure you get some picture ID when you're driving.
Okay.
If you have an English driver's license and you're here visiting, that's fine. Or international, whatever you have.
Okay.
And make sure you get your seatbelts on for your own safety, okay?
All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks very much. I think I played the English, polite, and anything you want. Yes or no, so 3 bags full, so it's the best one, seeing as I've got to be back in 10 minutes. Can I do it? Is it all right for me to do a U-turn here? Would you mind? Is that a problem?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
No crash.
No, okay, well. Thought I better ask that recover. Now you've broken 6 laws in 7 states. You're a murderer to boot. It's the 3rd time unlucky, you get thrown in for life. All I had was a fucking smoothie. That's it, you know.
And I've been touring with Eddie for probably nearly 5 years now. It's the 3rd time we've been to the States, so we knew it would work, but we thought it would be a slow build. We certainly didn't expect what we got, which was just a phenomenal reaction, just, you know, America gone crazy. And what really made me realize how big it had got, we did a national radio program, and I think it was Philadelphia, and I was sitting in there with Eddie, and I was watching the screen come up with all the phone calls, and they have like the map of America. And as the phone calls came through, the screen lights up, and so it was getting, you know, Georgia, South Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, New York City, Boston, you know, Chicago. So suddenly all these phone calls were coming in from all over the States, and the first thing you think is, well, how the hell do all these people, you know, how do they know about it? We haven't been to any of these places, and of course, it's the power of HBO. Yeah, we're on our way upstairs now. So it's been a hell of a ride, this one.
It's just amazing. I originally came in for 1 week only to do Eddie's makeup, and then, you know, kind of, how many, 6 months on? Okay, I'm just on my way to laundry to do a little bit of show washing and a few of my own personal bits. My job, sort of role or title was makeup artist. And then a natural progression just happened, and, you know, an assistant, and then sort of personal trainer sort of came in, and then, you know, and I sort of do the massage as well. So it was kind of suddenly all these things, all the skills that I've spent all these years learning to do, I've used in one job, but never like this before. But it's great because it's just been a challenge every day, and no 2 days are the same.
I don't like to affect the stage in any way, but I like the stage to look very clean and look sexy. It's never about the lights. It's never about the set. It's always about him and because his performance is always strong enough to carry the show. And we kind of move through a spectrum of colors so that you're watching the show and it's blue, and then 10 minutes later he's in a different bit and you realize, oh, the stage is kind of lavender now and feels different and is moving. So that as the stories build and the laughter is building through the show, the lighting and the look of the stage kind of goes through a linear progression as well.
We've got all the tapes, we got the spiel, and now we're ready to learn new material.
Yeah, we're waiting for Circle.
Oh, he's great. I like the fact that he brings in a lot of historical concepts. It's more of an intellectual comedy.
you may not dress like the guy next door unless you live here. But most places, you know. But even that's not even an issue. That's the best part about it. The way his dress and that, you get by that within a matter of seconds.
And I feel that his shtick, which is the whole outfit and everything, wears away in comparison to the intellectual side of the humor.
What was your first impressions? Blew me away. Brilliant. He's my new fave.
The issues that he talks about aren't negative and just slamming people in a way to get easy jokes. It's very well thought out material. Brilliant writer. Brilliant.
Third night at LA, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, Elvis Costello, people killing themselves for tickets. Typical day of the tour.
Stand by. I'm on. Bye-bye.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
I've got one of Eddie's For Your Emmy Consideration videotapes, and I heard you talking to them. I didn't know who Eddie Izzard was. I put one of these on eBay and it went through the roof. If I get this signed, this will be the first signed Emmy tape that's ever been on eBay. There is a hustle element to it, but like I said, I mean...
I'm not ashamed of you.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, these women love him, and you know, there might be a woman in New Jersey or Maryland who would love a signed copy of this tape. So I hope that I'm performing a service.
Thanks, man. So, people...
The other Arizona crew. Yes.
In future years, I'll do the whole thing.
Excellent.
In Spanish. And then
well, we're here, so don't stop coming back.
My teenagers are so glad to see you. They wait and wait to see you show.
Well, great. Well, thank you for coming on.
Okay.
What is this?
That's your For Your Consideration video that's sent out to the Emmy members.
eBay, $300.
Ah, well, if they're going to be sold.
We have worked for days.
These guys pointed out to me that one's for my collection and one I would put on eBay, but if you tell me not to, I won't do it. But one is for me.
I'll sign one of them, okay?
Okay, no, you have my word, man. I won't put it on.
Okay.
Can you sign it up here so it's visible?
If you do it very quickly. Yeah, but you see, those people there, they seem fine. I think it's only... You only get a certain amount of people who are... You know... Definitely, what's the word? Well, it's where they need to get a life. If they got a life, and then they think, hey, we saw a show, it's great. But if something becomes their life, like they just want to see the show backwards and forwards, not so good.
It's a weird one now because he is known. You've got a group of people here who don't know him who want to kill him, and a group of people here who want his autograph, sometimes happening at the same time. And I'm kind of watching it, and I know he is too, but he has this look which is straight ahead, whereas my look is to the side because I'm trying to see who's clocked him and what their intention is, and he doesn't give a shit. You know, if they want his autograph, they'll get his autograph. If they want to have a go at him, he'll have a go back. So I can't pretend to know what he feels, but I know that my feeling is one of wanting to protect him.
There was only one girl in Australia who did sort of do the hostile sort of thing. We'd just finished a show, going for a drink into a place afterwards, and this one girl just stood outside and she just said, "Are you wearing lipstick?" And Eddie's like, "Yeah," and she just called him a fucking freak. And Eddie sort of came back with a very good comeback, left it at that, and sort of went in, and it was all over and done with. But I stayed outside because I got really offended. I was like, I'm sorry, but that's my friend you've just, been very rude to. And was going to go straight into, like, fighting mode, and then went, oh, no, I've got to be professional. Because Eddie then literally went inside and was like, "Where's Helen? Where have you left Helen? Oh, my God, she's going to be outside duffing that girl up. Someone go and grab her now."
Well, Mr. Big Camera, oh, we got loads of stuff just given to us from Mac. This is ridiculous. I used to steal this. I got done. They didn't put me in prison, but I stole about that much. I had it on a loaf of bread. And look, we got 2 bags. We're just given, and we have to. And the only thing is we have to wear it all, and that's supposed to be illegal in some countries.
So now I would imagine that I've done somewhere about 200 or 250 performances with Eddie, and I think that we've just about run the gamut of things that could go wrong during his performances.
And there was earlier paintings versions underneath it, because the Mona Lisa was the last one, but the first one was much more...
Definitely had other sound problems, but nothing on the scale of what happened tonight in a 1,500-seat venue with basically the power crackling along, or the sound crackling along. And the one thing that makes Eddie so rather amazing as a performer is nothing quite seems to faze him when these things happen. And I'm not so sure that he doesn't do these things on purpose, because he seems to enjoy it so much on stage when things actually kind of screw up.
Then there was Sexy Lisa. And then there's Mona Lisa. What have been? Fucking fed up. I don't know these fucking things. Yes. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Say again? Like your battery's down or something?
Cordless. Are we going to mend it? What about that one? Is it completely fucked? All right, we go. Test, 1, 2, 3, 1. Test, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
No. You've just come on full stream. No, it wasn't my volume. I haven't done anything.
No, you fuck off. Oh, that's not so good. We're all going through that. That was just there. And that one. And that one. And that one. Or the front one. So just sit there with your fingers in your ears, all right? Ready? God, what a fucking Saturday night out. If this, I can't really continue if that. So, Daniel, this could happen again? Just nod your head if it could happen again. Okay. I'm going to go on to my own lungs. Right? They do work. I have to speak from the diaphragm now. Thank God I did a bit of diaphragm training. Right, so this is going to be slightly different.
What's going on?
I've gone into opera singing.
Yeah, you're right.
The audience were fantastic because they just went with it and Eddie just carried it on. But backstage was just kind of everyone going, come on, oh my God, what's going on?
Josh, what's the situation? Have people actually left? Can you give me some gauge on that in terms of numbers? Is that possible?
Are you still rolling, Joe?
So the general feeling is Eddie will walk back out, they will drift back in again, correct? Is that feeling? I'm trying to gauge it from this end. Is that general feeling?
Mick, I'm going to go back there, I'll call them back in, I'll get everyone settled down, I'll talk some crap.
Okay, let's just get a time from on this too.
Test, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He came off, there was no, what the hell's going on, and what's this, and why is this not happening? He was just calm, he was just like, okay, can we get it together? How long do you think it's going to be? We'll go with that. And that's how he was the whole time.
Hey, Josh, we'll go now. It's all yours.
We're going now.
So, shall we rock and roll this? All right, as I was saying.
Yeah, when do we want it? Now, motherfucker!
You missed such a good thing. Oh, God, I should have been on camera. Well, it was the whole sound went out, and I mean, really big sound. Big sound.
You enjoy it? In a strange sort of
Yeah, I mean, you know, they
walking way.
Lucky for the street performing.
It's such a difficult room. I think I
was doing diaphragm stuff. I was trying to.
People were there. They were on it. They were listening, and I could still see them laughing. But probably the people at the back of the balcony would have had a real problem, you know. But they were staying there. Nobody left.
It was really piercing, and the people at the front were having a bad time. It was just, you know, feeding back, really shrill. You know, if you go into the cord thing, the cord microphone with the lead, it should go straight through, and it should be fine. But that was feeding back, so. Then I thought, I'm going to just shout the rest of this, which is going to be fun. And that was what I did at the Comedy Store back in 1990, 10 years ago, this very day. And someone shouted interval. I thought, oh yeah, because we'd already talked about what if it fucks up, we can do an interval. So I thought, let's do an interval. Because it was still feeding back, even though I was talking verbally.
Well done, by the way, Dean. Thanks for sticking with it.
That's fine, thanks for sorting out. You okay? Hey, next time we tour with a sound guy.
Every cable, every speaker, every amplifier, everything. Just throw it all out, start all over.
That's good. I like that one. This one could be. What do you drink?
That's exactly what it felt like this.
He just went to swing it from the bottle.
Yeah, Mick was under a lot of strain.
I thought one of the most amazing things he ever did was when the sound screwed up on him. And he went out to the audience, thanked them for being there. But in addition to that, went out and signed autographs and took pictures with the crowd for an hour. And his reasoning was they were there for him, so he would be there for them.
So welcome to Transvestites Over Broadway. Up here, further up the road, there's Broadway, where Theatre District of Newark here does many things. But they've never had many transvestites flying over Broadway.
Sort of for my deaf in one ear, I saw a specialist for that, and he told me, yep, you're deaf in one ear. So I was like, that's great, and nothing can be done about that. All the way through the tour, I've seen people from my back, orthopedic surgeons and chiropractors and whatever. Had a nice bout of food poisoning and saw a couple of doctors for that.
If you measure it, if people come back in space bubbles and measure things, they'll find out a lot of people in the RAF, not in the RAF per se, but they do sort of action stuff, like I was thinking of being in the Army.
I think everybody was kind of blown away with how successful it was overall. And I think that's, you know, it's all down to Eddie, but of course, I mean, it's amazing to be a part of the thing that, you know, we started out so small, and it's just kind of, it's like mushroom clouding into bigger and bigger things.
And good afternoon, sir. We're going to invade. Are we going to invade anyone today? No, Simmons. No, we're at peace with everyone. Really? Oh, dash it. I was hoping to murder some people today.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've got a couple of small children who don't believe they have a father anymore, and a wife who doesn't believe she has a husband anymore. So I need to go and sacrifice myself on the altar of fatherdom and husbandry and husbandry. That's something else, I think.
They're not adjustable. Just like most people's breasts, you can't adjust them unless you've attached a bicycle pump to the nipple, and then you have one of those, is it a catheter put in? And then you can pump up your breasts to enormous sizes and impress your friends. Very good at conversation parties. Good afternoon. I have large breasts. Well, so you do, sir. Do you blow them up with the bicycle pump? Every other day. Some days I come out with one large one, one small one. And what is the reaction? Well, it's not too good. I tend to get attacked by by half of Wisteria's down. You get attacked by half of Wisteria's down. No. No, sir. No, I was lying. I didn't get attacked by anyone. Well, I do. I get attacked by the local gentry.
The first time I actually had laid my eyes on Eddie was on a videotape because I never saw him at PS 122. And my fear with Eddie is that his humor wouldn't be relevant and wouldn't be relevant to the American audience. And I remember one thing he did. I think it was about melons in a supermarket.
So anyway, I'd like you to, on behalf of the little party, I'd like you to vote for me in the next general election. I'll be standing in the seat, in many different seats around Britain. And if I am down your way and knock on your door, and you come to the door and you shoot me, I'll be awfully upset.